100%.
All right, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Who's that? Chad's here.
We're doing it. Things are happening.
How many people are sniping the show?
Probably quite a few.
I know Shuli is, and
probably Melton. Assuming Chad's it every day.
Chad's doing it. Chad offered John. John, you want to say what Chad offered you today? Oh, is Levy here?
John, can you hear us?
Yeah, I was just doing my best impression of Mike Morris.
Oh. Chad offered Chad. Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me fix the light. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
what were you saying, Kev?
Chad offered Chad wanted John to do Chad
100%.
Wow.
Yeah, but
So
I gave Chad the opportunity, and he didn't.
Yeah, but he don't have the money. He don't have the money. Yeah, I told you that. Everything's good. Bob's here. John's here. Everyone said it wouldn't happen. Yeah. Everybody's here.
Right.
Carl's in the Carl's here too. Carl, we'll wait for like a couple minutes. I think let Levy address the people.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. How was that, Kevin? Was that good, my friend?
Hello.
Hello. It is Monday. Is it Tuesday? I don't even know what day it is.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
100%.
You guys know each other, right? John and
we met,
Bob?
probably.
We've done stand-up together a bunch of times. I slept at Bob's house.
1988. 1998.
Yeah, I know we had those two gigs. There was one at a pizza place and another one at that fucking weird, I don't know, but that DFW hall or something.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
And nobody showed. It was just me, you, and your friend in the parking lot.
The fucking, the vet guy. Oh, my God. Yeah.
And then we were at your house, and I couldn't find a beer place. And then Dominic drove me like 20 minutes to finally find beer.
100%.
All right, so John, you wanted to come back and so you've been off the air for a while because you're a teacher now and you didn't want to you jeopardize that, but also you got sick of people trolling you. And how pissed are you pissed that people troll you, that Shuli started his network based on you?
That's not trolling. Trolling's are people that are scumbags that try to ruin people's lives. There's a difference between that.
Well, that's true, Bob, but the only problem is, like, when you have, like, people gaslighting you, like, if you have someone saying stuff, like, and getting an audience. So let me just, I'll just be very brief, but my moderator's a nurse. And one of these trolls, as you say, Bob, called the nursing board and told them that she was a drug addict.
No, that's what they do.
Job. She had to voluntarily take a urine test to prove her innocence. And on that same note, they called LAUSD and tried to get me fired, saying I was I did an anti-Semitic show. So I had to show them clips of my show so I can clear myself at LAUSD.
No, I don't believe in any of that bullshit. I don't believe that people should do that shit to people. It takes away from the goofing part, the comedy part of it. There's no way that people should go into people's lives and try to disrupt it. And I am number one about that bullshit.
100%.
No, and I agree
should have this up.
And the other two, I'll tell you, and this is true, because everyone wanted to say, "Oh, John just wasn't selling tickets." But I swear on my mother's life here, I was booked in at a great club in Corpus Christi. It was right near the water, beautiful, and I was getting like $2,000 or $3,000, and they called the club and threatened a bunch of violence towards women if they had me, and that club owner canceled me. And do you know Patrick from the Alameda Comedy Club? Any of you guys? Patrick?
No.
They did the same thing to him, only they said they would give him bad Yelp and Google reviews if they had me. And both of those club owners canceled because they were afraid.
But that's a coward move by them.
100%.
Yeah, but the whole thing is like I wasn't part of that at all.
No, I know,
You
but
what
I
mean?
didn't know that. He just said, okay, 100%. I have the email. He goes, 100% up front. I go, confirmed. I said, confirmed. Then like a day later, he said, he sent me a new email. The deal is changing a little bit. Don't worry, but they want to pay you half up front and half after the show. And then I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because suppose like somebody gets pissed off and then they go, fuck off. I'm not paying you for you.
No, they wouldn't do that. There's no way I'd even allow that.
100%.
I never met Carl. Hey.
No, not
I think he's
Carl
talking
and
about John.
Oh.
What's going on,
I
John?
know he's a super fan of mine.
Correct. Look, I got the poster behind me to prove it.
I know. I mean, he's got a
Oh
fucking...
yeah, buddy.
All right, so
that
Carl, what's
paneling?
your take? What's your take on the?
I don't know about the paneling, though.
Yeah.
The Brady Bunch?
What's your
Well,
take
I know
on the Vince the lawyer
It's weird. I
thing?
bought a house, and this is how it came. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's another thing. Hold on. I'm going to take a little exception, you guys, just for a second.
Yeah.
You guys goofed on my condo ad nauseum, okay? Nonstop jokes about my condo.
I heard it was
It's a
really gross in
shithole,
there. Yeah.
roach-infested apartment. And look, I was just telling Adam in the back before the show started. Okay, now, Carl, I'm a realtor. I know it's funny, but I have a real
You
estate
were a
license.
realtor. You used to, yeah.
Oh, no, I still have the license. It's just
Oh, you
that
keep up on that?
Yeah, but I don't really want it. I hated it. But anyway, I have made money doing it. But I found out how much your house was worth.
Yeah, I know.
And,
You threatened to sue me and take it.
Yes.
You told me you were going to take my house.
And I found out how much Shuli's house was worth. And the funny thing is, and this is the hypocrisy of it all, each of your houses are worth $400,000, at least last I checked.
Yeah.
I sold my condo for $400,000. So it's like you guys are goofing on us. It's like the same price.
I know, but it's the difference of California and putting
know,
this house
but
in California. If you put Carl's house in there, but yeah, look, it's just goofing.
100%.
Also, you got to understand that you brag about how much money you have and being this big celebrity and working for Jay Leno and getting the big contract. I don't go around bragging about having a lot of money.
I'm a fucking D-lister at best. When do I go? I'm a big celebrity.
Well, look, that's the thing that you said. You go, would I rather be rich or famous? And you said, I'd rather be famous. And you fulfilled all of your dreams in life by being famous. So you like to be on both sides.
Famous?
Sometimes you pretend you're not famous. Sometimes you pretend you are. I get
That's why I'm going to give you credit, Carl, on one thing.
Yes.
Okay, now first is this. First, you can't say that you invented goofing. I mean, my father.
I would never say that.
No, I know.
100%.
I fucking, when I was playing fucking Pop One of football, and my father, I had two of my friends. I was 12 years old, 10 years old, and my father would goof on me for being a bench warmer in front of my friends and go, "Oh yeah, John's getting the Golden Tweezer Award." And and then all through high school, we goofed on each other's mothers ad nauseum. Bob, you know that, growing up in East. Yeah. All you do is goof on each other. So then I go to Howard Stern. The whole show is us goofing on each other. So you goofing on me is not original. What I will give you credit for, though, is that and I don't know, because I know you're a marketer, you were smart enough, I'm guessing, to find out that I've been Googled over 7 million times.
Yeah.
So you knew there was a marketing goofing on me.
But there was 6 million from Carl.
Unfortunately, I'm the first result that comes up, but yeah.
And Bob, I know you're going to defend Shirley. I don't care. So
no,
because,
I'm going to
Tony Michaels and Gabe Sanchez. Gabe Sanchez is also a marketer. He goes, "Look, John, go Google yourself. There's a way to search." I was Googled over 7 million times. Then he goes, "Now look at Shuli. Shuli, 200 times." Then I looked up Anthony Cumia. This is even worse. Anthony Cumia, 5 times. He was. I have the screenshot.
That's just from me. Come on. You know that's not real. If he was Googled 5 times,
that's wildly incorrect and inaccurate. But that's
all right,
fine.
I'll send you the screenshot, Carl.
I know. Screenshots. I got it.
I'm not lying, as you guys say. I'm a pathological liar. I swear to God. He said, "Go Google it."
100%.
But you're right, though, John. I was smart enough as a marketer to say someday there will be a Dabbleverse, and I want to be the king of that Dabbleverse.
But let me
and I'm going to goof on Stuttering.
The head of it.
Carl. Now, I want you to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't feel a little bit of resentment for Shuli for totally stealing your idea and running it into the fucking ground?
I'm glad you're asking me this, John.
You don't have any resentment for Shuli. Be honest with me.
I'm glad you're asking me this, John. I wanted to talk to you about this because the way I answer will depend on the answer to this question. Did you leave the internet because of Shuli?
No.
Then I don't have any problem with him. If he's the one who chased you off the internet, then I got a problem with Shuli. But I have to tell you that when Shuli reached out to me and said, I want to do the Uncle Rico show, at that time you were doing 4 shows a week. I couldn't keep up. There was too much going on. I'm like, yeah, have at it. There's so much content out there to goof on. Go for it. But then when you left, people were speculating this because you were very butthurt that Shuli was the one goofing on you and making money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but then, John, why did you leave? John, why did you leave then?
Well, I'm gonna explain it right now if you let me, Kev. I mean,
that's the first time I've talked my whole show.
Kev, what are the host or something?
100%.
All right. Where the fuck was I? No, this is what happened. There was a guy who, you know how Chad is like sniping you now? There was a guy who was sniping me, Kev. And Carl, he was doing it. He was taking my show. And while I did Beer on the Balcony, he would just play it.
The rabbi. I know who you're talking
the
about.
rabbi guy.
And I have to tell you that he is not a friend of the Dabbleverse. We are not happy with what he was doing because that is not cool.
Yeah, and so it all started coming to a head. I'm like, shit, everyone's making money on my show but me.
Well, he wasn't making any money on his show off your show either, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Carl, just be honest. Did you like when I fucked with him and just played the Three Stooges episode?
No, I want to see more of you, John. I'm a big fan of yours.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Carl, yeah. But Bob, let me ask
my
first.
butler's
Carl,
giving me
Carl.
a word. My butler. No, just whatever. Put it anywhere. I can't believe people are making money. No.
Carl, did you was he doing to John what Chad was doing to me, just watching and not even commenting?
Yeah, he was just streaming his stuff from behind the paywall.
Nothing, no talking.
If you knew where the link was, you could just go and watch it for free, which is
so I didn't
against the law. Yeah,
100%.
I don't run away from anyone. If you wanna know someone who runs away from somebody, look at that pussy Shuli when I tried to interview him and he fucking ran away and called security on me.
But
that's
when he's.
I'm not a fucking.
But you did run away. We were supposed to do a show last night at 8, and you canceled on us. And you looked for any excuse.
That was in his business. That was with Stern Show thing. That wasn't in a regular street or anything. That was in with the Howard Stern people there. That was all those people were there. He was working at that point. That's not in the street.
No, I don't get your point. It's in the lobby of a hotel. Who cares? I've interviewed people. I've interviewed plenty of celebrities at lobbies.
But how can if Shuli would have talked to you truthfully, Howard would have been pissed, and you know that. You know how Howard.
I don't know that. I talked to Ronnie for a while after.
But but you didn't film Ronnie. Where's the picture of Ronnie? Where's the video of that?
After I fucking interviewed Shuli, Ronnie saw me and said, and he didn't know it was me at first. He looked at me once and he went, "Oh shit." And to be quite honest, I'm very close with Ronnie. I still am. So it wouldn't be like. And Bob, just so you know, I wasn't looking for Shuli. It was whoever we caught first. It didn't matter. It could have been anybody. It could have been.
Can I ask you a question, John, about that?
Shuli was like, Carl, why don't you have a fucking let me finish? Shuli just happened to be the guy right next to the elevator. Shuli just happened to be the guy next to the elevator. And I'm gonna blow the lid off all this Shuli shit, because Bob, I know you got to defend them because you're on his show.
I don't have to defend anybody. I'm just saying facts. That's it. I'm not.
Well, I'm saying facts too. I didn't run away like a pussy from anybody.
But John, let me ask you this. Can I ask this about that interview with Shuli? How was he supposed to answer those questions? You were giving him Twitter jokes. You're like, can you believe that John Hine from Jump the Shark is on a show that Jumped the Shark? What's he supposed to say to that? What's the answer to that?
Oh, so now you're going to defend Shuli for not answering?
No, I'm saying your question sucked.
Wait.
That wasn't in the interview.
Carl,
you were trying to get over with your jokes.
Carl, he's the dues payer. He's supposed to be a great comic. I've interviewed comics before. They've come up with funny lines all the time. So what? Shuli can't come up with a funny line? He can't goof on me for being half in a bag? I was slurring through every question.
You were, I know.
Yeah, there's plenty of material there, but he doesn't do any of it.
He should have
But,
said,
like
"You're
I
going to bring
said,
this
he was
back to
working.
Howard, but it's not fun. It's not funny." That's
Exactly. There you go, Carl. Even Billy
what-
Crystal answered.
Why don't you send Shuli a link and have him have a He's not going to come in here yelling. He's not going to come in here yelling.
Kevin knows I said he can come in. I don't give a shit.
It's just like let the guy talk for himself. I shouldn't have to.
Kevin,
I'm
didn't I
not-
say
I'm
you
looking-
had
I'm
anybody
looking
on?
at
I don't
Kevin.
care.
John didn't say he couldn't be on.
I did.
Yes,
I know
don't
that, but I'm
fucking-
saying
that's what I hate about you guys. You guys write your
I
own
didn't
narrative.
say that. I didn't say anything about that. What I said was to Kevin, why don't you send him the link?
100%.
Oh, it's so
Also-
funny. Every time he calls it Kevin, I think he's talking about you because ever since Tony Michaels was on my show and said, Kevin from Why Do I Podcast?
Yeah, Michael Sosnowski. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah.
Do you know about his
man.
background going to prison for selling K2, synthetic marijuana?
I know.
Yeah,
I didn't know
kinda
any of
messed
that,
up.
though.
I know, it's weird. It's a weird
I
thing.
didn't know any of that, and there was somebody else that I didn't know. Fuck.
I don't know why calling me Kevin is a funny thing, but that's fine. That's all you. John, where are you right now? How come you don't have any furniture in your house? It's so echoey there.
It's so what?
You
Echoey.
noticed that?
He got a
seem
new
like you're in a big
computer.
open room.
He got a new computer.
No, Carl.
why?
Carl. I just brought a band. I bought a brand new house. I have
Okay,
an
where are you
apartment
now?
in California, and I have a house in a state that I won't mention.
100%.
Hey, Carl and Bob, I want to ask you a question. I want you to be
Please.
honest, okay?
Yeah.
And
You don't have to say it every
and
time,
all
by
you
the way.
have
That's
is
what
one super
that's what
chat.
liars say. They go, "Be honest with me." I've never once asked someone a question and said, "Be honest this time." Like,
Yeah.
I am
No,
honest.
I
I'm
want
not
you
a
to be
liar.
honest
So go.
because you do lie.
I do
You
not. I
lie.
promise you I don't.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Do you want me to call you out for each lie? I have written down here.
Please go for it.
Okay.
No kid
Okay.
stuff. No kid stuff. It's too early.
Well, no. Have you ever goofed on my kids?
Come
Yeah,
on,
so-
I just said no kid stuff.
John, what you used to always bring up the kids thing, and I always said those are off limits. We don't talk about his kids. But then on my first Patreon episode talking about your book, you dedicated it to your kids, and I said those kids sound like losers as a joke over the fact that you said everyone
said
talks
they
about
are
your kids.
losers.
I said they sound like they're a bunch of losers.
You
Yeah,
said they are losers.
great. Then that's also funny. The
Yeah, well,
point is,
fuck
that I
off.
don't know
You
your
say-
kids.
You know,
I don't
if
know
you
anything
say
about
that
your
shit-
kids.
You say that shit wrong, I'll beat your fucking head in for saying that. Bob just said it earlier. You don't fuck with somebody's kids. That's a fucking pussy
I wasn't
move.
fucking with, I don't even know your kids'
you don't-
names. I don't know
You
anything
don't
about
fuck
your
with
kids.
somebody's
Joke.
family.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
fuck with
joke,
somebody's
idiot.
family.
Just
And
the other
once
day, you started comparing my kid to Baba Booey and saying Baba Booey should be offended. You fucking lying pussy.
Actually, what I
said
said
that?
was other people are saying that she kind of looks like Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Booey. I
That's a
didn't say
cop
it.
out. Other people are saying, let me
All right,
hide
good point.
behind other people.
That's
You
what
fuck
Chad
me there.
says. That's what Chad says. Other people are
Let me
saying I
hide
should do
behind
this
other
interview.
people.
So you're
Get
saying
the
Baba
fuck
Booey is not the
outta
real
here.
father? Is that what you're telling us right now?
Look, let me hide behind a car. Oh, other people said it, but I'm still going to say it so I can goof on John's kid.
All right, no, that
All right,
was
what
the-
else? What else?
Fucking
What else,
coward.
John? What else, John, on Carl? What other lies does Carl have?
What other lies?
No, I thought you said you had them written down. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, Carl. Did you or did you not post, not you goofing on my book, which I'm fine with. You can goof me all you
Oh,
want.
please ask me this. Yes.
Did you not post just the link, the MP3, no commentary from my book on your Patreon?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you brought this up. I've been meaning to
How
address
do you
this
think
with
that?
you.
How do you think that's cool?
I didn't do that. I've never done that. Why do you think I did that? Because I did not. I've never posted
Well,
an
I have-
MP3 to your book.
I have the screenshot, Carl.
What do you mean you have a screenshot? Does it say
On
your book
Patreon,
MP3?
It says, click here, and you can listen to John's book for free. I have the screenshot.
That is not. I promise you, I did not post your book on
Kevin,
our
I'll send
Patreon.
you the screenshot after the show to prove my end. To
Dude,
prove how I'm
John,
telling
this
it
is what's
to
wrong with you
John
sometimes.
fucking lying.
You don't realize how easy it is to fuck with you. People make screenshots of shit all the time. You just believe it because you don't even understand how the
That's
world
what
works, how
Kevin
the
said
internet
he
works.
said.
People
That's
fuck
Yeah,
with
that
you all
could
the
be.
time.
No, but that
That's
could
what
be
Kevin
somebody
said he
does.
said.
People make that shit. They can change anything to
You
anything.
can change anything.
We clicked on the link and it led to my book. So
No,
fuck
it did
off.
not. That's a lie. Now that's a lie. I could prove to you that's a lie. I've never posted your book. Why would I? Why would I give away your book, John? What would that do for me?
So why post it?
I didn't.
Yeah, John.
John,
To
you've
be
been saying
fair,
that forever because
John,
someone told you that.
I mean, to be fair, the internet is very tricky. Unless you're a troll for a living, the internet is very tricky.
Yeah.
You know, and who did what, and who linked it, and who posted
My
it.
moderator paid $5 to be Carl's patron, and there was the MP3. He said he clicked on it and it went right to my book.
How many of your moderators have turned on you, John? All of them?
How many?
So I don't trust your moderators either. I don't trust your moderators either. How's Buddy Loco doing?
They could be
One of my
riling you
moderators
up.
claimed, hey, Carl, this is the best.
Yeah.
One of my moderators claimed that you hacked into his computer and copied his keystrokes. And that's how
What?
That's what he told me.
Oh my
It's hilarious.
God.
See, that's what I'm talking about, John. These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and then you believe every word of
Carl,
it.
I'll give you one thing. I'm way too trusting. That's true.
Okay, well, stop that.
100%.
All right, you've threatened me in a lot of different ways, and obviously,
It's not how.
you were gonna sue me and take my house.
No,
You also said there are
the
guys.
MP3, Carl.
Hold on. You said there are guys in New York who aren't happy with what I'm up to, implying that you knew mobsters who were going to beat me up. That was weird. That was a weird thing to say. But let me ask you this, because this I know is a lie. You claimed to call the Rochester the police department to get me arrested. And you said I talked to the guy at the Rochester Police Department. He remembered me. I am friends with RPD. There's no record of you calling their station at all. You lied about it.
I did call him. I swear
There's no
to
record of it. There's no record of it. No one's ever come to my house. I have friends on the.
Of course,
people.
nobody came to your house.
Well, then
I
what
called
the
him
fuck?
and said, this guy's fucking, he's fucking calling my kids losers and all this other shit.
You were going to get the police involved? Is someone calling your kids losers?
They're minors. I had a minor child. First of all, Carl, what coward goofs on somebody's child? Seriously.
Dude, you got to grow a thicker skin, my friend.
Why
All
don't
I
you
said was
have-
that they were losers. I don't even know your kids. Who cares?
Carl, you don't have kids. I don't know what.
I know.
Maybe you're, because you do sound a little.
But family is not just kids.
Time out.
And let's
Time
get
out.
that straight right
Why
now.
do you think calling me gay is an insult? Why do you think that's an insult?
I didn't call you gay. I said you sound effeminate.
Well,
But
you
that
told
paddling-
Vince you thought I was gay.
But that
I heard the
paddling-
audio.
100%.
Oh, here's the
True.
funny thing, Kevin. I got to call you out on something. Don't worry. Carl's trying to prove to you how much money he has. And there he is sitting
Carl?
fucking paneling that hasn't been in the house since the 70s. And then he turns the camera over to show you his beautiful pool table, and it's green felt in a fucking cement basement. I mean, Carl.
Dude, I have shag carpet too. There's more to make fun of than just this. Trust
Hey,
me.
show me a Walt Frazier poster.
I could have bought that pool table for $200 from a bar. Please.
Okay, you got me there, John. It's
I
not the
know I
greatest pool
got you.
table ever made. Good point.
I bought a pool table for $10,000. Don't tell me that thing costs more than $10.
Thank God I live on happiness.
It came with the house, John. I don't know what it's worth.
Oh, why not? You're a rich guy. You have two houses. Go get a real pool table instead of fucking some pool table you bought at the fucking some armpit club in
John,
Rochester.
you're literally in an open, empty room right now, calling me out for my house. You realize how dumb that is, right?
Really?
Get rid of that green screen. Let's see what's doing behind you. Let's see the fucking
I
piles of
just
boxes.
bought the fucking house. I'm in a nice big great room. Ask Adam. It's pretty fucking big.
You're in your new house right now?
Who,
Yes.
Andy?
Really?
Andy?
So you're not in California right now?
No.
Okay.
100%.
Kevin, here's a great one that Carl says. I love this. Oh, yeah, I don't drink beer like John, look like a dick. No, I have. It's always full, and I sip it like a fucking dainty little girl.
Yep.
And it's always full. What a fucking pussy.
Yeah, but
Who
you
the
started
fuck
doing that too at
knows
the end.
how they
You
drink
took my
beer?
advice.
What
You took my advice
Oh.
because when you would drink your beer, everyone could see your neck and it's disgusting. So you stopped doing that.
What man talks about how he drinks beer and how he drinks beer in the manly way? Shut the fuck up.
You've never talked about drinking beer, John? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I take a beer and I fucking guzzle it like a man does.
100%.
Here's
Hey!
Scola!
The phrase that pays. There you go.
Who gets? Oh, what? Carl, this is a bad way to drink beer? If it is, I didn't know that.
On his
Hold
show.
on.
Be an expert on how to guzzle a beer because you drink it like a little thing.
Hold
And
on,
then
I want to
you
get
put
my
it
my
down.
butler.
It's
Can you
always-
get me some beer
And it's
in here?
always
Get me
spilled
whiskey.
out because you have a little picture on the side. Oh, you're so cute.
100%.
What's wrong with your complexion right now?
All right, let's
I know.
not make fun of it here. Let's talk about.
I look right. Kevin
You're right,
looks
you're
as
right.
red as the tomato.
No, yeah, I look terrible, but I don't want to be like.
Died 5 years ago. Carl, yes, you have a good complexion.
And I'm
Yes,
still
you do.
killing it.
I don't
Yes,
want to make it
I'm
like
sure
Bobby
it's all the
Kelly's
makeup you're
show.
wearing.
Hey, nice shirt. Who'd you blow?
I'm sure
So,
it's all the makeup you're wearing, Carl.
All right, so
Please,
Carl.
wait, hold on, Kev. Carl, please answer. Do you wear makeup before you go on?
No, of course not.
Before he goes out?
No,
No, I
before he
don't wear-
goes on the
I
show.
I don't wear
Carl,
makeup.
He has the best complexion here.
He's a
He has the
handsome
best
guy.
camera.
He don't have any kids. He don't have anything to worry
He
about.
No,
lives
he has
in
the best
old
camera.
world known as Rochester. Where there's not a beach there. Where the fuck you getting your suntan
Yeah, they
from?
go to the lake. They go up to the
You
lake.
don't go to a tanning
Yeah.
salon, Carl, please.
I don't. I ride my bike around the city like Kevin does.
100%.
Carl, do you think that I'm not going to ask you personal stuff, but did you buy the house with money that you made from podcasting? And do you feel like John helped you go get over the top? You know, because Opie helped you obviously, but did John take it to another level with your show?
Yeah, I think John definitely helped us grow our show. Now, not because of John's content, because of what I turned it into, because it's transformative what I do. But yes,
Well,
John
really,
definitely.
it's not because I have, laugh at me or not, I do have the charisma to have you guys goof on me, no?
Oh, 100%, buddy. You were the most goofable guy on the internet. I'll never say anything other than that.
I don't give a fuck. As long as I can entertain, I don't care.
100%.
Yeah, look at Perry. You could be Perry.
Oh, fuck off, Carl.
You should be doing a
Perry's
24/7 live stream if you don't like it. People would be watching that.
Wait, Carl, John, you hate Perry? I hate Perry too. But why do you hate Perry?
No, I don't. Perry doesn't know where he is. He's like,
but Perry's having
like
a good
White
life
Beetlejuice.
too. But
He's
he's
the
having
White Beetlejuice.
he's enjoying his
like
life. He
White
drives.
Beetlejuice.
He takes care of himself.
100%.
All right. Now, if you guys could just let me tell this quick 30-second story.
No one's cutting you off.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, everyone keeps interrupting me. Here we go.
No.
My moderator, Nikki B, the nurse that I aforementioned. Nikki B is married. She just got married. Carl could laugh all he wants. Her husband is a retired fireman. Her husband is undergoing, I don't even know if he's still alive. He had cancer all through his body. He was undergoing chemo. I said, along with the moderator that told me that, you hacked this keyboard, we asked Nikki to come up with a GoFundMe. She said, I don't want, because I've already been doxxed. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to get my husband doxxed. So I go, all right, if you want, I could just ask people to, donate money, and I'll just I'll just send it to you. She's like, all right, that'd be nice. So I did it. And then suddenly, Anthony Pocky Cumia starts saying that I'm pocketing the fucking money. I only made like $200. I don't make the fucking super chats like you guys do. I had $200. I sent her like $250. Asked Mark P. And then I fucking sent her a mini iPad. And my mother sent $100 on behalf of me.
100%.
What's
Now,
up,
this is
John?
my other issue with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Morganson.
Now, I know you don't have kids, so you don't really know. Why don't you have kids? Is it because you don't have sex, or because there's some?
Come on, let's keep it. Let's take the high road for a while.
I like to finish on the tits, John. I finish on the tits.
No, I'm just curious.
I like
All
to
right.
finish on it.
Do you not have enough sperm, or?
Come on,
John, I never wanted children. Keep going.
Gorgo. I heard
William
Chad-
Morganson, $10. I heard Chad stole some new credit cards.
100%.
What were you going to say about me not having kids, though, John? You were going somewhere with that.
I was, because here you are, and I'm watching you, and you sound so stupid, but that's besides the point. Do you
Sure.
have a college degree?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you should be smarter than this. Okay. Have you ever heard of the thing? I don't know. It was in the news. Have you ever heard of a thing called COVID?
What's that? Yes. I'm very familiar with
So here
COVID.
we
Yeah.
go, Carl.
John sounds like a lawyer presenting his case. Have you ever heard of it?
I think I heard Gino
Here we go, you
Bisconte
dumb
talk
fuck.
about it.
All right, hold on. I hope the green screen falls again. Oh, that's another thing. Bob, how funny. You and Morris and Julie all goof on my green screen falling, and then every one of your fucking green screen falls.
No,
He's got you
I
there.
dropped the computer. I broke my computer. The camera went over. But that's what's funny. It's funny. It was all
Yeah, but
funny.
you goof on me, and then the same shit happens
But
to you.
it's funny.
John,
It's funny. But nobody's
do a
saying
show.
it's not funny.
John, do a show making fun of Shuli. I would support that 100%. Come back to the internet.
And
goof on
you would
Shuli.
kill in the super chats. The super chats would
crush
fucking
it.
roll in.
You've seen the
I'm
stuff,
over
Reddit.
it.
You
I'm
know
over
that.
the
You know that
podcast.
there's a lot of fans out there who want to see you do that.
But
I'm
it's
over
like
it. Dude,
anything.
in 2.5 years, I get another pension from LAUSD. Now, Carl, I'm going to ask you this. You started
Have
talking
you
about-
heard of the Holocaust, Carl?
So you started talking about my daughter. Don't worry, Kev. I'm not getting into the.
No, I'm just joking. You're asking, have you heard about COVID?
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you why it's significant in Kevin's stupid fucking empty head. So,
I'm Kevin. He's Carl.
I always call him Kevin. Sorry.
Wait, he's talking
Oh, I
to both
thought you
of
were
you.
talking about Brennan. Okay.
No,
Yeah, you
anyway.
confused the listener and us.
Anyway, Carl, if you had a brain,
Yeah.
you would know that COVID happened. My daughter was one of 10,000 students at UCSB. What do you think happened when COVID happened, Carl? They moved.
didn't go
all
to
the
class
kids.
anymore?
They told
They made them
all the
wear a
students
mask?
they had to leave their dormitory. So now you have 10,000 students scrambling for housing. That explains the homelessness part of the article. Now,
That's not what homelessness means, John. She said she was confronted with homelessness. She doesn't have
Yes,
friends or family.
like all the
to stay
students
with.
were you ignorant fuck.
That's not what homelessness is. You have friends
Oh,
and
it's
family.
not?
You can crash on a couch.
Really?
You're not
You don't have a
homeless.
place to live? That's not considered scared of being homeless?
Not if you have a competent father that you can stay with. No one's homeless.
Yeah, she can,
live
but
with their
I
father.
live, Carl, I live 2 hours away from UCSB. Do you think she wants to commute like that? I did when I was going to NYU, but she doesn't want to do that. Now let's get into your other dumb fucking assessment.
And by the
what-
way, the article that came out that you're referring to, all of this was a bombshell for everyone. She's talking about how she grew up poor and she faced homelessness and food insecurity. And you're going out there going, Carl, you asshole, I didn't write the article. That was your
Kevin,
daughter
he's
saying
lying.
those things.
Kevin, he's lying again. First of all,
What?
she didn't. Okay, here we go. Then she says that she suffered from food insecurity. Now, Carl.
Stop drinking like that, Carl.
I'm just showing off now.
He's such a tough guy.
When did this happen? I don't even know what you're talking about, truthfully.
Yeah, Carl did a show goofing on my daughter. Anyway, so Carl, when you say, if you read what the article was about, it's about food sustainability. So food insecurity means Lily is very worried about how foods are all processed. She wants to get away from processed foods. And everything she was eating was, everything is processed. So that was the insecurity. Now
That's called a food desert.
Accusation.
That's not food insecurity. That's called a food desert. Now, maybe she misspoke, but that's what the article said. A food desert is where you can't get vegetables because you live in the city and everything's a bodega that sells potato chips. I'm very familiar with this.
It's not food insecurity because you can't afford food. So keep on
Yeah,
going
that's
with
what food
that.
insecurity is. Yeah.
You're wrong. Nope. You're
Okay.
wrong.
All right. Well, let's just reinvent English then. That's fine.
Oh, really? Okay. Food insecurity could mean a number of things. It doesn't have to mean that you can't afford food. You think that she can't afford food?
I don't think that. She said that. It was in an article.
And
Carl,
Carl,
I'm not making this up.
You don't think that the writer of that article is embellishing to make her look like she's some,
Wait a second. Does the news embellish news stories, John? Are there things in the news that aren't true?
Yes.
Holy shit. We were having a breakthrough together right now, you and me. This is great.
Look at that effeminate voice.
100%.
Carl, are you English?
No, I'm German.
Oh, because I thought you were because of the teeth. All right, so Kevin.
Jesus Christ.
I told you about John. There you go.
I told you to take the high road.
Oh, that was a good one. I like
I'm
it.
taking a fucking high road. Hey, you asked me to perform here. I'll be a fucking performing monkey. I don't give a shit. I like you, Kevin. Not you.
Who are you
Carl.
talking to, me?
I know, right? I know.
I don't know which
All of a
one.
sudden, he likes it, Kevin. I know he's talking about.
I like Bob. I don't know why Bob turned on me.
I didn't turn on you. Did not turn on you.
Well, you
Never
tried to
turned
fuck his
on you.
wife.
You
Let's not
turned
forget
on
that.
me.
Hey,
You turn-
I didn't
you-
know. Hey, I didn't know it was his wife. I thought it was just like some girl.
It wasn't my wife at the time. It wasn't my wife
and there
at the
you
time.
go, Carl. Wrong again.
And
Well, no,
that's
it's
a
his
fact.
wife now, dummy.
I didn't know that.
But the whole thing is that, you know what I mean? When I was, basically
100%.
to say
Listen to
that
me.
I cheated
Listen to me.
on my
You know what I mean?
wife. Don't fucking ever pull a Chad on me, okay? And let me tell you something. To say that right there is family and everything is on the fucking
But
table.
Bob, I didn't know that she was your wife.
It doesn't
you
matter.
don't talk about
You
Baba
said
Boo's
that I
family?
fucking cheated on
Yeah.
my wife on the
I
fucking
thought
Twitter.
that you were-
God, you're a hypocrite.
I
You talk
thought
about families
you
all the
thought.
time.
Everybody thought. That's what the problem is when everybody thinks. Don't fucking think. You're a teacher.
Carl thought a lot too, didn't he? And he was wrong.
Well, I don't know what's going on with you two. I'm talking
Well,
about
we
me.
all make
What?
mistakes, don't we, Bob?
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
okay.
That's why
We
pencils
do.
have erasers, right? Because we all
I
make
don't use
mistakes.
pencils. I use pens because I rip up pages.
Let me read this. Thank you, John, for
100%.
I know, Bob, but everybody was goofing on me for the Uber thing. But meanwhile,
Nobody
you
was
did it too.
goofing.
Why didn't you defend me then? Why didn't you defend me?
For what? Because you're saying you didn't do it.
Yeah,
John.
because I was embarrassed.
John,
Yeah,
a
why
woman tweeted out a
embarrassed? You're
photo
making
with
a
you.
living. You're doing something to make a living. What are you embarrassed
Kevin,
about? You
now
should be
can I talk to Kevin
embarrassed by
Brennan for a
fucking
second?
taking somebody's fucking, hitting them over the head and taking their wallet. That's what you get
Can I talk to
embarrassed
Kevin
about.
Brennan for a second, please? Kevin, I was paying in the early days. I was paying $6,400 a month for alimony and child support. $6,400 a month. Then when the Tonight Show, the last couple of years of Jay, then I was paying $3,500. Then Jay left. I had a couple of gigs, as we all know, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and fucking,
Wait, who?
and- yeah, I know exactly. And now I had to come up with $3,500 a month. And I'm like, I don't want to go into my stocks. So I was producing Stephanie Miller's show. And after the show, I would try and drive for Uber, but I couldn't. I hated it. And then I stopped. But I was embarrassed about it. I was afraid
Why?
they would fucking, I would
Why?
wear glasses and hats so nobody would
But
recognize
why?
me.
But why?
Because I am. I'm embarrassed by it. I still am.
let me read this. Reminder, Shuli
100%.